This is Dr. C here with you today. We are here for the next part of our miscarriage prevention and healing sequence that we're doing. So I taught you yesterday about the 5 most common root causes of miscarriage. They are number one, this is by far the leading cause of miscarriage, which is pregnancy before 20 weeks gestation. So number one, chromosomal abnormality and neural tube defects and other types of defects. Number two, hormonal imbalances. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Number three, the immune system of mama, including possibilities of infections that have gone undetected. Number four, structural problems in the mama. That can be the uterus, the placenta. Although I want to note here, we're going to talk about this in a couple of days in more detail, that the health and function of the placenta is actually epigenetically programmed by the person, the dada, or the person providing sperm. So while we consider the placenta to be any issue with the placenta to be a structural issue in the mama, it is not just the mama who contribute, not just the mama and not just the pregnancy who contribute to the health and function of placenta. And then the fifth leading cause of miscarriage is other health problems in the mama. So by far, number one, chromosomal abnormality is the leading cause of miscarriage. 60% of miscarriages are due to chromosomal abnormality. If you want to learn about scientifically documented strategies for helping to reduce risk for miscarriage as a result of chromosomal abnormality or other type of defect, be sure to see yesterday's session, which is part 2 of our miscarriage prevention and healing series. So today I have a really short, sweet, and simple topic for you and tip for you. So we're talking about the second leading cause of miscarriage, which is hormonal imbalances. The good news here is that prevention is possible and key is early detection. Now, early detection won't prevent all issues with hormonal imbalances, but it can prevent many issues with hormonal imbalances. So here, listen carefully now, mama. As soon as you get your positive pregnancy test, and if you're one of our primestering mamas, as soon as you get your positive pregnancy test, email the support team at support@fertilitypregnancy.org. We have a very special new pregnancy email for you that covers what we know to be the most important psychological and emotional and physiological considerations in early pregnancy and throughout the first trimester. We are here with you and for you every step of the way. We're not just here to help you get pregnant with your super baby. We're also here to support you throughout your pregnancy, birth, postpartum, and parenting. All right, so here's what you do. As soon as you get your positive pregnancy test, if you're a primestering mama, email us right away. We have important info for you. For everyone, here, I want you to go to your OB and request the following labs: HCG, which is the pregnancy hormone; estradiol, a form of estrogen that should be climbing rapidly during pregnancy and especially early pregnancy; progesterone, which is critical for sustaining the pregnancy, and many people, especially people having pregnancies in their 30s, 40s, and beyond, will have lower than ideal progesterone. So make sure you get that checked right away. Number 4, a full thyroid panel, not just TSH levels, a full thyroid panel. If you don't know what that means, and you're if you're one of our primestering mamas, you know exactly what that means and you have it all spelled out for you. Then number 5, vitamin D. Vitamin D, when it comes to fertility and pregnancy and postpartum, is much more like a hormone. then a micronutrient. So you want to make sure that your vitamin D levels are within optimal range. And let me give you 2 bonus labs to request from your OB. Iron and ferritin. Iron and ferritin. All right, so that's what I want you to do as soon as you get your positive pregnancy test to help confer protection against hormone-related pregnancy losses. All right, I will be back to see you on Monday, and we're going to be talking about the third leading cause of miscarriage, and this one is specifically about the immune system. And this is it's a complex topic. We're going to talk about some actionable items that you can do as soon as, well, while you're primestering, and then as soon as you find out that you're pregnant. I also want to shout out to one of our FPI mamas, Mama Samar, who just shared with us on my live, I think the day before yesterday, that she's pregnant with super baby number 2, and in her words, against all odds. She is somebody that I met at an event it had to be in 2020. And I think it was 2020, maybe it was 2021, but we met at an event, and she told me that she was starting to think about having a baby, and she and her husband, and I told her, make sure that you primester first. And it turned out, or no, they had been trying for a baby. And she was starting to think about going into IVF. And I said, make sure you primester first. And they didn't primester. They went into IVF, and their IVF was unsuccessful. $25,000 later, they were told that they had 5% chance. She had 5% chance of getting pregnant with her own eggs. She came to primester, got pregnant immediately with her first super baby girl against all odds. And then now she's pregnant with her second super baby. And I believe super baby girl, the first one, is, I don't think we know whether it's a girl or a boy this time around yet. But I think that the first one has not yet had her first birthday, or maybe she has had her first birthday. But this happened super duper fast. So we're so excited, so grateful and happy that Mama Samar and her husband get to complete their family when they were given 5% chance of ever having a biological child. And that really is the power of the primester. I'm so grateful to be the one who was called upon to shepherd in this work, in this life. So have a great weekend. I'll be back to see you on Monday, sending you warmest wishes and super baby dust.